Welcome to AskPrep, your trusted companion for UPSC and IAS preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of Indian geography, which is energy resources, specifically coal, oil, and natural gas reserves. Energy is the backbone of modern civilization. From fueling industries to powering homes, transportation, and even the digital technologies we rely on, energy resources form the foundation of our daily lives. Among these, coal, oil, and natural gas stand as the pillars of conventional energy. Let's start with coal. Historically, coal has been one of the earliest sources of energy for industrial development. It's primarily used for electricity generation and in steel production. Coal is classified into four main types: anthracite, bituminous, subbituminous, and lignite. Anthracite is the highest quality, while lignite is the lowest. These variations depend on carbon content and calorific value. India is one of the world's largest producers of coal, with major reserves found in states like Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh. The largest coal-producing company in India is Coal India Limited, which contributes significantly to meeting the country's energy demands. Despite its importance, coal has significant environmental challenges. It's a major source of greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution, which has spurred efforts to transition to cleaner energy sources. Moving on to oil. Often referred to as black gold, oil is the lifeblood of the global economy. It's crucial for transportation, petrochemical industries, and as a feedstock for numerous products. Crude oil is extracted from reservoirs and refined into products like gasoline, diesel, and kerosene. The reliance on coal, oil, and natural gas has brought us undeniable progress but also poses significant challenges. The environmental consequences, geopolitical tensions over resource control, and the finite nature of these resources underline the urgent need for a transition towards sustainable energy. For India, the path forward involves a balanced approach. On one hand, enhancing energy efficiency and tapping into untapped domestic resources can reduce dependency on imports. On the other, investing in renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower is essential. India's commitment to expanding its renewable energy capacity, as seen in initiatives like the International Solar Alliance, reflects this dual approach. In addition, it's important to consider the technological advancements that can help optimize the use of these resources. Carbon capture and storage (CCS) technologies, for example, can reduce the carbon footprint of coal and gas-fired power plants. Enhanced oil recovery (EOR) techniques can maximize oil extraction from existing fields, delaying the need for new explorations. International cooperation also plays a crucial role. Energy trade agreements, joint ventures for exploration, and technology sharing can help address resource scarcity and reduce dependency. India's partnerships with countries in the Middle East for oil, and with Russia and the United States for natural gas, are vital steps in this direction. India's crude oil reserves are relatively modest, with major production in regions like Mumbai High, Assam, and Gujarat. However, India is heavily dependent on imports to meet its oil demand, importing more than 80% of its crude oil. This dependency has a significant impact on the country's trade balance and energy security. Globally, oil reserves are concentrated in the Middle East, with countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran holding the largest shares. The environmental implications of oil are severe. Oil spills, greenhouse gas emissions, and reliance on fossil fuels contribute to climate change and ecological degradation. This makes the transition to renewable energy and alternative fuels a pressing priority. Now, let's discuss natural gas. It is often considered the cleanest fossil fuel because it emits less carbon dioxide than coal or oil when burned. Natural gas is used for electricity generation, heating, and as a feedstock for fertilizers and chemicals. India's natural gas reserves are concentrated in regions like the Krishna-Godavari Basin, Assam, and Gujarat. However, similar to oil, India depends significantly on imports, particularly in the form of liquefied natural gas, LNG. Globally, countries like Russia, Qatar, and the United States have vast reserves of natural gas. With increasing infrastructure development for pipelines and LNG terminals, natural gas is becoming a more accessible energy source. While natural gas is cleaner than coal and oil, it's not without environmental concerns. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, is often leaked during extraction and transportation. These leaks undermine its environmental advantages and necessitate strict regulations and advanced technologies to minimize emissions. The reliance on coal, oil, and natural gas has brought us undeniable progress but also poses significant challenges. The environmental consequences, geopolitical tensions over resource control, and the finite nature of these resources underline the urgent need for a transition towards sustainable energy. For India, the path forward involves a balanced approach. On one hand, enhancing energy efficiency and tapping into untapped domestic resources can reduce dependency on imports. On the other, investing in renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower is essential. India's commitment to expanding its renewable energy capacity, as seen in initiatives like the International Solar Alliance, reflects this dual approach. In conclusion, understanding the dynamics of coal, oil, and natural gas is crucial for anyone preparing for UPSC or IAS exams. These resources are deeply intertwined with global and national policies, economics, and environmental challenges. As future policymakers, administrators, and thought leaders, you will play a pivotal role in shaping a sustainable energy future for India. Thank you for watching AskPrep. Stay tuned for more in-depth analysis and insights on topics that matter for your UPSC journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's prepare to make a difference together.